Welcome to the F3 World Championship. First race here at Oulton Park. We got 20 cars, 10 teams. We got a lot of drivers to try to meet. This is Nikocado Avocado. Already not the best name, but you'll learn some more later on. So a lot of new faces. Moisicle Eber driving the number 40 for Equipe de Monaco. And then his teammate, Monaco Eber, in the 41 from France. Also on the team, Nikocado Avocado's teammate, Big Big Fatty. Very friendly names out here. You'll love to see them. And then we have Egg Roll for Roll Racing. Spring Roll is his teammate currently in pit road. I don't know why there's two cars fused behind him. Nico Cat is on Balance Racing. Thanos Cat is currently phasing in and out of another car. Phil Slow. Oh! And we already have car in the wall. That is Phil Slow. He's already despawned. Spencer Alfredo on track going towards the first chicane. So that's a first incident of the series. -10-minute qualifying session followed by a 30-minute race. Currently, the 40 of Moisicle Eber on a good lap right now has two pink sectors. There's a lot of sectors around this track. However, his first one turns to green, so someone has improved on that. Two chicanes on this track, splitting up this straightaway. So the 40 of Moisicle Eber currently on a good lap right now. As Xander S. Lejour is currently off track, trying to get back on the track. His teammate Septi Leisure over here. Nikocado Avocado first place as of now with a 133.7, but Moisicle Eber gonna be right behind that, gonna get a 132.544. As oh, that is very wide, not a great line. Off-roading. That's Moisicle Eber, currently on pole right now. Up by about a second on his teammate, Monaco Eber. 77 of Spencer Alfredo currently on a good lap right now. As Nikocado Avocado on another good one, Free Pinks. If you don't know which team is which, you can distinguish using their colors on their numbers, because every car is identical on each team. The 98 moves up into first with a 131.2. Nikocado Avocado currently in first. Everyone right now on a pink, but Chad Enjoyer is on a pink in the second to last sector. Two pinks, still about a second off. That 98 turned a really fast time, but the 19 of Chris Pettigrew on a good lap right now. Where's this going to go? It doesn't look like it's going to be pole. It's going to be good enough for second, however. Big Fatty on a good lap. Where's this one going to go? It's going to be pole by about 7/10. Right now, the pink unicorns are first and second. Going really fast around this track. A lot of cars seem to be having some issues around this track. Phil Slow is just off as Nikocado Avocado once again going quicker. This team is absolutely dominating this track. Will it be good enough for pole position as of now? Spring Roll is on a good lap. And it's first by almost 2 seconds. While Spring Roll back here was on a decent lap. There was a pink in one of the sectors. Where's this one gonna go? It's gotta be good. It is not going to be pole, not even close. But it's good enough for second, as Chad Enjoyer will move up into second. Getting 128.8, goes a little wide. Got back onto the track. His teammate, Virgin Fan, all the way down in 17th, Bing Chilling. Currently in 7th, moves up to 3rd. Down by about 4/10. September Cyrus shoots up into 4th. As we got a lot of cars on pinks right now. Big Fatty, not good enough. Spencer Alfredo, where's this one gonna go? Moves up into second, but not good enough for anything better. Septi Lejour goes first place with a 127.9. 6/10 up on second place. Currently 17 cars have set a lap. Xander S. Lejour, his teammate, has not set a lap's time right now. Nikocado Avocado on a pink. Where's this one gonna go? But is currently being held up by the 4 of John G. the third, who is down in 15th right now. Or is this one gonna go? Not going to be an improvement. What about the 41 of Monica Leber, all the way down in 15th? Spring Roll moves up into 4th, but now Chad Enjoyer moves up into 4th. Where's Monica Leber gonna go? It's gonna be good enough for pole by about 7/10. The 19 of Chris Pettigrew down in 15th on a pink right now, followed by Bing Chilling, their teammate, but they're gonna pull off into the pits as qualifying just reaches the checker flag. I don't know if Bing Chilling made it across in time, but moved up to 4th. So it was an improvement. Only 18 cars seem to have been able to set a lap time, but Eggroll is still going around. He'll get another lap, and I think Xander S. Lejour may... Well, the 88 is finishing his lap. I don't know if he's going to be able to finish it on time. Yes, he will. As it's actually just an out lap, so that doesn't really even count. Phil Slow moves up into 9th, but I think that's about it for qualifying. I think the 41 will be the last car to be able to turn lap speed, but nobody really going too fast. Spring Roll could make an improvement. It goes up to 2nd, down by about 3/10, but no one able to top the best time. Monica Leber. Good qualifying time there. So let's take a look at your starting grid for this first race. It's a 30-minute event. So here's your starting grid. Monica Leber will be on pole for the Welsh Grand-Prix. Right next to him is Spring Roll, and then row 2 is Septi Lejour and Nikocado Avocado. Then it's Bing Chilling and Thanos Cat in row 3. And then row 4 is Spencer Alfredo and Chad Enjoyer. Row 5 is Phil Slow and Big Fatty. And then row 6 is September Cyrus and John G. the Third. Then we go back to row 7, and that's May Fox in Virgin Fan. And then row 8 is Chris Pettigrew and David Ovalois. Go back to row 9, and we have Moisicle Eber and Nico Cat. And then Eggroll and Xander S. Lejour were not able to set lap time, so they will be at the back of the grid. So it is a standing start. From what it looked like in qualifying, there were a lot of cars going off. And I'm kind of surprised there's only 2 cars that weren't able to set times. Let's take a look at your race info. 69 degrees, nice. Track temp of 70 degrees, so it's not too hot. About 2.67 miles around here at Oulton Park. Although the country is England, it's pretty close to Wales, and we already had an English Grand Prix, so that's gonna be. So this is the Welsh Grand Prix, and then Oulton Park. Its turns. There are a total of 17. 7 are left-handed turns, and 10 are right-handed turns. It's a nice counterclockwise track. Sorry, clockwise track. So some other info. If we can show it. Does not look like it will pop up, despite me wanting it to. There we go. So, uh, very nice weather out here today. It's pretty windy, 10 miles per hour, just dropped. It's about 2 in the afternoon. I don't know why it says the race is being held November 15th, 2022. But I guess that's what's happening. Um, so pit stops could be a factor in this race. I am not sure if they will be. They very well could not. But then there's always the chance that they could. So we're just going to have to be patient and see if that will happen. You got a good array of cars here. There it shows 21. The 19th place, John Christensen, is not a driver. He is just that's not supposed to be there, but it is. So a lot of American drivers, but the front row is represented by France and China. Very diverse top 4 right up there. So Monocle Eber, his teammate's going to be way in the back, all the way down in 17th. Not really ideal for the championship, but you know, sometimes that's how it is. So here we go. The car's now getting ready. You see the lights on top of your screen. Once they all go out, we'll be underway. And the green flag is out for the Welsh Grand Prix as the lights go out. Monocle Weber gets a good jump down into turn 1, followed by Spring Roll. Everyone seems to have made it just nicely. All 20 cars now charging down. Spring roll gonna try to take a peek once we get down to the chicane, I believe. Not really the best passing opportunity, but it can be done. He's just gonna follow behind about 3 tenths back. Septi Lejour fell back a little bit. Heavy braking into this chicane. Fell a little bit behind him. The 21 is right there. Gets a little bit onto the grass. Not really ideal, but carries on. The 33 of Spring Roll being chased. The top 3 have kind of broke away from 4th place, which is Nikocado Avocado, as the 21 taking a peek but can't get the pass done. It's a very technical track. There's a lot of fast flowy parts. There's not really a lot of straights, so you just gotta pass wherever you can. Trying to find a way around. We're already 2 minutes in through this 30-minute race. And just like that, the 33 is already back to the 41 of Monica Lever. Only the top 10 earn points. 25 for first, 18 for second, 15 for third. So you do want to finish within the top 10. A DNF is a lot of points that can slip away from you. Spring roll gonna be just on the back of him. He could try and pass down here. But not going to do that. But the 21 could have a chance to get by. Does not seem close enough, but still gonna stay there with him. As the 33 of Spring Roll trying to take a peek, can't get it done, tried to go down the inside. It's a little hopeful, but just wasn't there. The top 8 have all stayed in their spots this whole race. And then the field behind has moved around a little bit. Moisicle Lever and Egg Roll both up 3 spots. As Spring Roll did not get too good of an exit. And will fall a little bit back, but Septi Lejour about 6 tenths back. We go a little back farther in the field. You can see some close battling back here, a lot of slinkying. They get close and then they fall back a little bit. Monocle Ever sets the fastest lap of 1:28.9. Fastest lap earns a bonus point, as you saw behind Spencer Alfredo trying to hold off Chad and Joyer, as Septi Lejour about 4 tenths back on Spring Roll now, as we are 5 minutes in already. Septi Lejour gonna try and go for the most points possible because Xander Lejour is not really having too great of a race. Two attempts back. Gonna try and look for a lunge, not gonna be there. So far, it's been a pretty clean race, as right as I say that, Nikocado Avocado has gone off track. Did he have damage to the tire barrier? Did he hit anything? No, it just seems like he went wide and got stuck on the grass. Very unfortunate there. Gonna see if he can get back going. It seems like he has got back going, but now down in 20th. '21 chasing the 33 as Septi Lejour sets the fastest lap to immediately be taken by Bing Chilling in 4th place. Seems to be a little bit of exchanging from the 7 and the 99. That's Phil Slow and Big Fatty, but Big Fatty just clears them. But the 20 of May Fox tries to send it on the inside and too wide into this little carousel here. That is John G. the third moving into 10th as Monocle Ever has gone off track, but comes right back on like nothing ever happened. Must have just locked up and fell behind. It's probably what happened to Nikocado Avocado. As now, the top three are very close together. And now, the 33 trying to make a move around the outside. There goes Spring Roll. And then Septi Lejour tries to make a move, but can't get it done. He'll have to sit in 3rd. But Monocle Ever has now dropped down to 2nd. And now the 21 gonna try and take a look to the inside. They almost make contact. Bing Chilling once again sets the fastest lap of a 1:27.8. So that 12 is going pretty quick right now. Single file. As now they go into the carousel once again for the 6th time. As the 33 clipped the grass a little bit, but still hangs on. 41 now back by about 3 tenths. Now they go into the chicane. There's a big gap between 7th and 8th, about 9 seconds. That's between Chad Enjoyer and Big Fatty, as Nico Cat has gone off track. Whoa. Looked like they were trying to pop a wheelie. Just seems like they just avoided the wall, may have locked up, but we haven't seen that happen at that chicane, but now we know it's possible. As Bing Chilling has gone off and still keeps on it, as we got some battling for the lead. The 33 gonna try and hold on as the 41 tries to send it. Chad Enjoyer sets the fastest lap of a 1:27.3. But that was almost a pass for the lead. Monocle Ever tried going for it and just couldn't get it. The 33 of Spring Roll locked it up a little bit. That's the turn where you don't want that to happen, because there's not a lot of runoff. He'll just go straight into the wall. About a third into the race now as the 41 locks up. Oh, did he get stuck? Or is he trying to wait to get back on track? He was trying to wait as to not make contact. He rejoins. but all the way back in 7th place. Not what he wanted to happen, but he had a good cushion. 8th is very far back, which is Big Fatty, not really having too great of a race, but still staying within the points. I mean, that's up 2 spots so far, so it could be worse. As the 77 goes pretty wide. 42 of Thanos Cat has almost caught Bing Chilling for the podium. .42 having a good race. Most cars have moved around since their starting position besides Phil Slow, who is still 9th, and Chris Pettigrew, who is 15th. The 42 looked like he was going to try and make a move. It's about a second between the leaders as the 21 has caught up within half a second now. All it takes for a spring roll, just needs to make one mistake. Following each other pretty well. About 6/10 is the gap now. Thanos Cat right there for 3rd place. This is for the podium. Could try and send it around the outside, but is going to think otherwise and just stay behind. Bing Chilling about 3 seconds behind. 1st and 2nd. Septi Lejour still about 5/10 back. As Phil Slow trying to pass Big Fatty. Side by side down the front stretch, it's going to be who can outbrake who. But it seems like Phil Slow has already cleared the 99 really quickly through turn 1. Chad Enjoyer right back here trying to battle for position. Septi Lejour coming out of the chicane, going to be right behind. Spring roll. Could try to look for a move, not going to. The 33 outbreaks the 21 through the chicane as Bing Chilling has gone off track. And just completely cuts the chicane, doesn't even slow down. That could be a pass soon. These two following each other very closely. As now they go down. Not going to pass each other there as Thanos Cat shoots around the outside to get by Bing Chilling and get onto the podium. The 42 now in the 3rd, but the 12 going to be fighting back. Bing Chilling going to try to look around the outside, can't get it done. So now cars starting to break away from each other a little bit more. Chad Enjoyer right behind Spencer Alfredo. Trying to look for a move. This track very technical, so all it takes is one mistake. Bing Chilling already caught right back up to Thanos Cat. Still very close. As you see behind there's a battle. Chad Enjoyer trying to make a move, trying to send it around the outside. Can't get it done as Nick Avocado has gone off track again. This time it looks like he is stuck. Just another Lock up. Oh, and hit the tire barrier. I can see the tire not really where it needs to be. And he is now currently out of the race. As now we look back to Spencer Alfredo. So tough break for Nikocado Avocado. Started up in 4th, but will finish in last place. Unless something else happens, but definitely not scoring any points. Look at this battle right here. It's pretty close. And then Bing Chilling right behind Thanos Cat. We haven't seen a pass into the chicane yet. But we've seen accidents happen in the chicane. Chad Enjoyer trying to look for a top 5. Here we go. Here's one of the better passing opportunities. Not gonna go for it. As Thanos Cat has gone off. It gets back on. But Bing Chilling's gonna be right there. As Monica Leber has gone off track, we're gonna have to maybe look at that. As the 12 of Bing Chilling shoots around the outside, as Chad Enjoyer shoots around the 77 of Spencer Alfredo. But it seems like Monica Leber only lost 1 spot. So it couldn't have been too bad. Oh, just went wide, almost hit the wall. Luckily he didn't. As Bing Chilling has gone off into the wall. That's the first major impact we've seen today. So just went wide and then bam! Oh, that's a pretty big impact as Septi Leisure has gone off a little bit up ahead. Just another lockup. Oh, I don't know if he hit. He may have hit something. I'm not sure. As Big Fatty has also made a mistake. And this one definitely appears to have some kind of damage, possibly, maybe. No, just went wide. And has got back going, but down in 17th. So a little bit of chaos. You can't go wrong with a little bit of chaos. As Chad Enjoyer, now in 4th after Bing Chilling, hit the wall pretty hard. I told you the carousel hairpin or whatever. It's a little bit risky. It's definitely not the spot where you'd want to go off. As now there's a battle for the final podium spot. As we are over halfway, coming up on the 20-minute mark. Chad Enjoyer about 3/10 off of the 42. As Spring Roll has gone off. Spring Roll with major damage. And this changes the race. Just another lockup. And then boom. And it seems like we are having more misdirection down here. The 21 may have had to go off track to avoid it. Oh, and he runs into it. The 42 completely cuts the chicane. The 77 of Spencer Alfredo gets stuck behind. So that all just happened. The 77 got back going. But that also takes out the 21. And the 33 is also out. So a little bit of chaos just took out who was 1st, 2nd, and 3rd in a matter of minutes. Heck, took out 1st and 2nd all in one crash. Septi Leisure, I don't know if he just didn't know where to go, if he didn't want to cut the chicane or didn't know where the car was, but ran right into the back of Spring Roll. Definitely could have been avoidable, and definitely going to look back on that one not too fondly. As Nico Cat, Thanos Cat's teammate, has gone off. And with big damage in the second to last turn, went in way too fast and hard into the wall. That is definitely going to be the end of the day for that car. As now we go back live. Nico Cat's teammate, Thanos Cat, is in first. About a second behind is the 66 of Chad Enjoyer, trying to look for his first win, trying to see who will be the first winner of this new series. As Big Fatty has had an incident, but seems like they got back going. And Chad Enjoyer is in pit road. So pit stops definitely are occurring now. Chad Enjoyer in. We'll have to see where some of these other cars will pit. Or if the other cars will have to pit. That could be damage. Or, no, it definitely does not seem like that will be damage. Because Spencer Alfredo is out. And Chad Enjoyer, a 6.8 second pit stop. So that 66 is out, the 77, 7.2. We're gonna have to see if Chad Enjoyer pitting earlier will work. John G. the third now in third. As, David Bialois, Ovalois has gone off track, and Chad Enjoyer has gone off and into the wall. Yet another crash, this time in the first chicane, winning way too hot and hard into the wall. That is another day ender. And the 42, things are just going right. As a lot of cars are going off. What is happening here? Something must have happened. What is happening here? Oh! The 98 went around and hit the 67. A bizarre pileup. Let's see if we can get a better view. So just went around. The 98 already behind in last place. And hit several cars. Several cars went off just trying to avoid it. Took out September Cyrus. 67. Big damage. The 98. Back into pit road. As we have more chaos. Thanos Cat appears to have not pit. So it seems like some of these cars didn't have to. 67. Got back going, but has some big damage. Spencer Alfredo is now around. Just more cars going off. 77 now around. Gonna try and get back going. Can they? Well, they're reversing, so. And Xander S. Lejour has stalled, but got back going. Definitely probably missed the chicane, as most people do. As Septi Lejour has gone off. Another car too fast and goes off, and it seems like the 4 of John G. the third has gone off. Seems like the car is fine. So it definitely does not seem like those were scheduled pit stops. Were definitely probably for damage. So a lot of cars now out. As there goes the 42 and hits the chicane. This track is causing a lot of problems late in this race with 5 minutes left. Oh no. as now that will hand the lead to Phil Slow after the 42 went wide, and it seems like a Virgin fan also may have had some problems in the second chicane, and now the 19 has gone off. That car seems like it's struggling to go now. Was there any damage? It does not look like there is any damage. So gets back going. So many cars are having problems. The 7 of Phil Slow now coming into pit road. So it definitely seems like there was actually supposed to be some pit stops. And just like that, Monica Leber could have a chance at coming back and winning. Gonna need a really fast pit stop now. Let's see who's quickest. The 7 off with an 8-second pit stop, as Monica Leber off with an 8-second pit stop as well. So they're gonna be about even. Very close together. 15 had some issues. The 88 has not pit. That is Egg Roll. Up by about 3 seconds. Will he have to pit? A lot of chaos. A little bit of chaos is good, but a lot of chaos is too much. So the 40... the 41 of Monica Leber pit. So, who has pit and who hasn't? Do all cars need to pit, or only some? Seems like the 40 and the 88 have not pit. 20 of May Fox has gone off track. And the chicane goes through. It's all fine. Egg Roll is now pitting. And so does Moisicle Ever. So now should go back to Phil Slow if he can hurry around in time. Maybe staying out later was better, as the 15 is right in the way of the 7, slowing him down. That is a slow car. The 7 goes by, as Egg Roll will fall back to second, probably third, as No comes out in second, beats out Monica Leber, and then Moisicle Leber is back in fourth. So the fastest pit stop that we can see is a 7.8 from Moisicle Leber. Xander S. Lejour has gone off. That is turn 1. Gets back going. So top 10 earn points. That would be Phil Slow, Egg Roll, Monocle and Moisicle Lever, John G. III, May Fox, David Ovalois, Chris Pettigrew, Xander S. Lejour, and then September Cyrus, despite having a whole wing gone, is in 10th, just driving around. Very nice. Very nice stuff. So the 7 will probably take the white flag this time, as we have another big incident. That's John G. III hardened to the wall. David Ovalois, his teammate, is also stuck in the chicane, as Phil Slow has gone off track. A lot of chaos, so there goes the 4 and the 69. There goes their chance of earning some points, possibly. They still could have a shot. Who knows? So what was a very calm race flipped upside down, and the 40 has gone wide. Where is that car? That car is now on the wrong side of the track. Is he actually going? Wait. He can't do that. Moisicle Ever is in first, but I definitely think that's gotta have to be a penalty, as the 20 of May Fox has also crashed. And there is V88 of Eggroll, also in the wall. Oh my god, so much chaos. So we have to go live. The 40 of Moisicle Eber in the lead. But I definitely don't think he's going to be the winner. I think there's going to be some penalties handed out. Maybe a disqualification. Moisicle Eber, your very unofficial winner, as Phil Slow will finish second. But is probably your winner. That car right there is definitely, most likely, the car that won. I, I, uh, so very bizarre. It seems like Monica Lever will finish probably second, and Chris Pettigrew will finish third. After most cars, about 8 cars, have had to get repairs throughout this race. Most off-track award. Oh, geez, every car has gone off-track. Seems like most off-tracks goes to Nico Cat with 7. So yeah, it appears, from what I can see, Moisicle Eber has been disqualified. So that would mean Phil Slow is your winner. Starting 9th, going up to 2nd, but most likely 1st. That was a lot to handle for a first race. Hopefully next week won't be as chaotic. I don't know what happened. There's probably going to be like 7,000 scoring errors that I'm gonna have to fix, but right now it seems like just a lot happened. So Phil Slow is your winner, followed by Monica Leber and Chris Pettigrew. That is your podium. So Germany on the top step of the podium this race. Been a while since we've seen that in Formula 1. But in Formula 3 it just happened. Well, Formula 3 iRacing AI, so yeah. Um until all the chaos happened, it was a pretty good race. And then the chaos happened and everything just decided, you know what, let's stop making sense. We still aren't getting any official results showing up. Is there still some cars? But I would say this still sucks, so we'd have to go into iRacing and show the official results. This is what appears to be, even that's not right. I'm gonna have to do a lot of searching through things to try and figure out what happened and what punishments there will probably be to the 40 for completely cutting the course. Um, I I think there's still some cars going around that haven't took the checkered yet. I think that's a 70. Yeah, there's definitely still some cars trying to figure their way around before we can show results. So that is a lot to try and handle. Biggest mover in the race appears to be Xander S. Lejour, up 16 spots. Since the start, Nikocado Avocado has gone off track again and into the wall, because of course he did. The 98, even on the way trying to finish, crashes. Still waiting on some cars. There we go, the result. So let's see what this looks like, because this could very well be a mess. Hey, that's definitely the results. I would say that's probably your good result. So Phil Slow beats out Monica Leber by about 3 seconds, 3.5 seconds. Chris Pettigrew way back, about 20 seconds back. Then it's Xander S. Lejeune, September Cyrus, Big Fatty, Moisicle Leber should probably finish 7th. Then it's Eggroll, May Fox, John G. III, David Ovalois, Thanos Cat, Spencer Alfredo, Virgin Fan, Spring Roll, Chad Enjoyer, Nico Cat, Septi Lejour, and then Bing Chilling and Nikocado Avocado. So I don't know if those are the official results. I'm gonna have to do some searching to try and figure that out because that was a big mess. But otherwise, I guess hopefully next week is not as chaotic. That will be the Spanish Grand Prix at Circuit de Catalonia. I guess I'll see you then. Goodbye.